So you're a vision-driven entrepreneur and you've got a project in South America. You're looking to get monetize a banking instrument, access capital in South America. You're just really challenged with how to structure this. In this video, I'm going to interview a former bank CEO who has helped close multiple transactions in South America. You've got to watch this video. Hi, I'm Taimour Zaman from NanoCreditai. My organization helps decommoditize various banking products and services and make that available to the everyday entrepreneur, the business owner, so that together we can create meaningful change in the world. My goal in life is to show you tools, programs, products and services that's available to ultra high net worth individuals, help you access it so that you can get the capital you need to grow your business. And full disclaimer, in this video, I'm not an attorney, so I'm not going to give you any legal advice. I'm not going to give you any financial investment advice or tax advice. The purpose of this video and every other video we do is strictly for entertainment and education purposes. And in a minute from now, you're going to watch an intensive interview with a former bank CEO who I work with and how to monetize letters of credit or banking instruments in South America. You will discover and learn for yourself how you do this in South America is significantly different to how you do it in Singapore, significantly different to how you do it in places like Dubai, and I hope you really enjoy this video and benefit from it. My name is Taimour Zaman. On behalf of over 300 brokers that we work with, it's a pleasure to show you some of the content and some of the projects that we do every single day. Thank you. Okay. So you are, I'm going to say, a former very senior banking officer. You've written 6 books that are being published on banking, central banking derivatives, markets, and so on. You're helping me on a lot of various transactions. Today, we're going to talk about the verification of funds in South America, because how South America, for lack of a better word, the central government works, commercial banks work is significantly different compared to Africa, Canada, which is where I am, or UK, which is where you are. Singapore does banking significantly different, and the rules are very different. So the case study we're going to work on is a client that's got over $2 billion in IBOE. The funds are real in an IBOE account in Mexico. The question, the problem, the challenge the client has is, how do I leverage that money, get that money out, mirror that money out, and put it into some kind of a trade? Can you tell me from your years of experience, we won't go into 50,000 pages of doing this, but maybe the top 5 steps for dummies. How to monetize IBOEs when the bank is, or the money is in South America.
As I mentioned before, South America is very difficult to verify. We have a man in Florida who does do this for us. He can get verification. He does monetize LTNs from Brazil at the moment, and he does do MTNs from Brazil at the moment as well. So I can have a word with him if we can verify this. I hold an account in a Brazilian factoring company. So they factor and give lines of credit against financial instruments in Brazil. So I can speak to them about this. But the difficulty is, if it cannot be swifted and it cannot be verified by a good system, it is always going to appear to be not real. And that's the difficulty. I'll have to investigate this with our people in Brazil. But if it can be verified, I understand they don't have SWIFT facilities or any other facility. If they don't, then it may be difficult to do that. But I'd have to look into this. But the gold standard of monetization is SWIFT. And if they can't SWIFT it, then it becomes a very difficult thing to do. They could issue their own bond with it and then try and put the bond where we can see it with cash backed, and then it might be workable. We could do that. That's possible, because then it could be listed on an exchange and then from there we could maybe look at it as a cashback and use it as collateral for a loan. Possible, but that's a long process. It's not something that's going to happen overnight.
So the lessons learned is, one is you need a third party to verify their authenticity, realness of this, and in our experience, the challenge is a third party will say, I don't know who these people are, and why on earth would I want to put my name and signature on it? But if you got a third party that's, when I say third party, I don't mean walking into Moody's and paying them their 7% fee. So that's one version of doing it, is getting a legitimate third party to sign off on it. And then the second one is for the client to go and ask the bank or this institution to issue a bond against it. And then once the bond is issued, then to leverage the bond to liquidate the cash. And obviously that doesn't take
if they issued, if their bank issued a bank guarantee against that amount, that could be monetized, but don't expect anything very high in value for monetization of a South American effectively instrument. They do run very, very low. And as the wind blows, as I may say, as far as the traders are concerned, do we like South America today? Yes or no? Yes, we'll give them 35 today. Take it or leave it. And that's the attitude they have for things. Sadly, from South America, although one of the best countries in the world for instruments and values and commodities is a big petrol producer down there that does produce MTNs, which are bought by the Chinese and throughout the world at very, very good margins. And that's a very big South American company. Our relationship with them is good, but their sovereign default ratio is very bad. So this is why people don't take risks. If the sovereign is not good, then the banks are usually not good either.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, thanks so much for your time.
But the time and the explanation that you put forward for us was so interesting that, you know, we are now drawn in with complete confidence and trust, hoping that our future relationship is, you know, much more beneficial for us. And, you know, it is a give and take that, you know, we are really happy to do. Because you're bringing a lot on our plate, and it is going to really benefit not only us but our future generations.
I'll say spend a lot of time on the research, and out of everybody that I run into, all the jokers, brokers, and I heard all type of stories and royal families this, and out of everyone that I done research to, you're the most legit person, company that running this business.
But what I got from you guys today is phenomenal. You answered so many things that were in the unseen to me, as far as custodial banks and non-recourse loans. It's amazing what you threw out there at me, and that was just a small piece of the pie, I know, but this is it. This is it, and I appreciate you guys for working with me, and I'm ready to move forward, and I appreciate it.
Pleasure working with you. Thanks.